In this problem, we're not told which 3 views to sketch, so we get to choose our 3 views. So I'm just going to go with the standard front, side, and top views. But if you wanted to choose another view like the bottom view, you'd be welcome to, and I can talk about what those would look like. But I won't go through sketching them. So let's start with the front. So in the front view, we have a rectangle that's 8 centimeters across the bottom and top, and 5 centimeters high along the sides. That's 5 centimeters. So that's the bottom, and there's going to be another shape on top. So I'm going to leave myself some room there, but it's 5 by 8. So hopefully that's about 8 centimeters. This is about 5 centimeters. And now we have to think about the top. So along the top, we have a round object, which can be a little tricky with views. So this is a cylinder sitting on top of our rectangular prism. And what does a cylinder look like viewed from the front or side on? Well, it looks actually just like a rectangle. So we don't see the roundness when we view a cylinder from exactly on the side. So instead, it's going to be something that's 4 centimeters high, and we're told that the radius is 2 centimeters across, so that means it's 4 centimeters high and 4 centimeters across the whole top of the cylinder. That's the diameter. So it's actually a square, a 4 by 4 square, and I'm going to actually make it a little bigger than, just going to do a little erasing that you won't see. It's got to be a 4 by 4 centimeter square, and again, I'm just going to do a little erasing that you can't see. Hopefully that looks okay. So hopefully my 4 centimeters looks okay relative to the 5 centimeters and the 8 centimeters in the drawing. I think that looks okay. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good. It's good enough for the sketch. When we do the side view, it's going to look similar. The major difference is that along the bottom of the starting rectangle, it's also 5 centimeters. So this is actually going to be a square base, 5 by 5. And then on top, again, we have our 4 centimeter square that is now viewing the viewing the cylinder from the side. 4 centimeters along the top and 4 centimeters on the side. Finally, we have the top view, which I'll do in red. Oh, whoops, let me fix that top view in red. So from the top, we're going to see sort of framing anything in the middle is going to be this rectangle, and it's going to be an 8 by 5 rectangle because it's 8 centimeters along this side and 5 centimeters along here. So that's going to be just like that front view in terms of scale and lengths. It's going to be a 5 centimeter by 8 centimeter rectangle. And now we're going to see the roundness because we're going to be viewing the cylinder on top from directly above. So now we're going to have this cylinder with a 2 centimeter radius, which is about 4 centimeters across in total. But just because we're given 2 centimeters initially, I'll show that 2 centimeter radius. And so there's a circled outline you might see on top, sitting directly on top of that rectangle from the top view.